The future is very mysterious, obscure and unpredictable. What is going to happen with us in days to come? That is the question affecting emotionally more than one generation. New fiction novels give rise to divinations and prophecies. Definitely each one of us would like to get a glimpse of the future to get to know what kind of world will surround us. In our time, the development of technologies constantly gathers pace. All that formerly seemed to be fantastic is now organically integrated into our everyday life. What will the technology of the future look like? This is Access Control Device, ACD for short. Wall-mounted terminal allowing or forbidding admittance of personnel and visitors to a secure territory. Reliable and safe iris recognition procedure ensures personal identification. This technology is quite safe for humans. Hardware and software system is designed and certified in accordance with the legislation in force. I am unique. Everyone has his own personal characteristics, and the hardware and software system will perfectly read this unique code. Information is compared to that kept in a database, and a user is registered in a visit log, and if this person is authorized to enter the secured territory, he will be given access. That's how the recognition process takes place. In a matter of seconds, the system completely eliminates the possibility of unauthorized access of undesirable people to the guarded object, as well as gives practically no chance of human error and fraudulent practices such as loss and transfer to the third party of personal documents and ID cards. Fingerprints can be forged. Unlike the iris of a live person, the terminal will register an eye micropulse, its reaction to the lighting, as well as other factors, thus ensuring an errorless person identification option. PPM Company is dealing with the design, production and installation of biometric analysis-based terminals. The technology is so easy to operate that it is in fact easily understandable by anybody. Its advantages and user-friendliness are similarly obvious, and its invention is as well timed as the invention of, let's say, remote-controlled television. Nobody has any doubts about the usefulness of this device. Moreover, some people can't even imagine their life without it. Let me tell you that in the nearest future, you'll think of this technology as something essential for your life, since it's the technology of the future, the technology of now. The perfect technology because its capabilities are practically limitless. Here you can see a floor-mounted terminal for access to PPM system services. Using it as an example, I will show the advantages of this technology. In contrast to ACD, which is to control personnel access and to sound alarms when an authorized person tries to get to a secured territory, this terminal is designed in order to make everybody's life easier. Making the same operation of personal identification, I get access to the wide range of services which most of us use every day. Payment of mobile phone accounts, utility payments, cashless purchase of goods. Due to integration with accounting systems, the technology allows all money and bank transactions. You no longer need to remember endless passwords of e-wallets and plastic card accounts. Now you can easily book rooms in hotels, buy railway and air tickets, which in the future, by the way, will also lose their relevance. No need to be afraid while you're passing the boarding procedure in case you forgot your passport at home. Your eyes are your passport, your signature and your seal. The technology will allow using all kinds of services aimed to meet your individual needs, starting from getting the prescribed medicines up to fixed meals and special diets. That's why this terminal is usually installed in the premises of organizations with a wide range of activities, at businesses, in drugstores, in general education and medical institutions. In the nearest future, you'll be able to see this hardware and software system at filling stations. At the first stage, the terminals will be mounted along the principal routes of goods traffic in the territory of Russia. It will allow performing surveillance, planning and monitoring of voyages, as well as giving a chance to the drivers to refuel, book a room in a hotel and buy food products in the course of the whole transportation itinerary. This mobile access terminal will assist in doing any of the above operations in any situation and under any circumstances. Besides being integrated into operations of intelligence agencies, it will enable users to accomplish a comprehensive program for public security enforcement. The system is capable of communicating with multi-channel fixed or mobile surveillance stations by means of secure data transmission channels to identify persons at sites of accidents and transfer data on the injured. All of the above terminals are manufactured by Zenith Factory and are represented on the international market in countries such as the EU, Arabian Peninsula and Southeast Asia. Currently, the company is actively involved in the design and construction of electronic processing centers and access terminals for them worldwide. The company has successfully accomplished several projects in the sphere of information and telecommunication services in European Union states. The company is a partner dealing with the improvement and development of human biometric identification technology, as well as with the establishment of a national biometric data bank in a number of countries. PayPM Group of Companies has developed and patented its own software and electronic control units for establishment and maintenance of operation of the international electronic processing centers. At this time, the company is making extensive efforts to develop an experimental zone with the aim of establishing the first ever international electronic trading center in Russia. Thus, the technology not only gives an opportunity to make an individual's life easier, but contributes to strengthening relationships of mankind as a whole. All of us are part of a single information realm, where each of us is a sole and unique element. In other words, that's who we are. The technology of the future. The media, where intelligence is a principle of a new ideological philosophy. From now on, we have new opportunities and simplified inventions patenting procedures. Being a unifying agent for world community and breaking the borders, the technology of PayPM allows anybody to speak for himself and to be in demand exactly due to their own individuality. Would you like to get a glimpse of the future? Well, it's not a problem. There's only one step left.